Looks like it's going to be one more turn. Taper's been stretched across the track. One more turn to take. Facing the starter. Thanks, Hunty. Nice to talk to you. Let's hope so. No guarantees in this game. The flag is down, the tape is back, and they're off and racing for the attheraces.com/market movers handicap steeplechase, part of the Go North Monet's Garden Series. 2.5 miles in front of them, 15 fences in all to be jumped as they make their way towards the first. And it's half shot in the hands of Brian Hughes, who's your leader, as they all take that opening obstacle, and they take it safely as well. To Mood of the Moment, who was the best turned out in the parade ring beforehand, and then Cracking Destiny towards the outside. Then Whiz Kid, a red cap, possibly happier going back left-handed today. They'll jump that one a little stickily. And then Arthur's Key is anchored at the rear of the field by Richie McClernand in those J.P. McManus hoops. So the jumping over on the far side has been done. They'll be swinging into the home straight, and it's half shot. Who leads them? To Mood of the Moment, who at 8 years old is the youngest in this field, has youth on his side. Then on the outer, Cracking Destiny, the black and pink colours. Whiz Kid sneaking round the rail, and Arthur's Keys at the back. Open ditch, all safely over it, and coming towards what will be the third last in a circuit's time. And it's Half Shots who leads them from Ian Jardine's Carrutherstown stables just over the border there. As they take that one, there's a lovely jump from Half Shot as well. To Mood of the Moment in the green and yellow colours, and then Whiz Kid and Cracking Destiny and Arthur's Keys at the back. Towards the next. Again, a good jump from the leader. In fact, they were all very proficient at it as they come towards what will be the last in a circuit's time. And it's Half Shot in the headgear. To Mood of the Moment in second. Half Shot, Mood of the Moment, and then Whiz Kid, followed then by Cracking Destiny nearest to us. Still at the back of the field, the sheepskin nose-banded head of Arthur's Key. So once again, a little clutch of jumping has been done, but there's quite a long time before they leave the ground again as they come past us and head on towards the side of the track. And Half Shot, just slowing things down slightly out in front. To Mood of the Moment in second. Cracking Destiny has been on the 3 wide train throughout. Whiz Kid certainly hasn't. He's been hugging the rail there, the red cap. And Arthur's Key is at the back of now a very well grouped up field as they amble their way down the side of the course. Be a while before they jump again. They have 5 over on the far side and 4 when they come back towards us. And it's Half Shots who's leading them to the sheepskin cheek-pieced head of Mood of the Moment in the ATAC Sadiq colours, followed then by Whiz Kid down on the rail. Cracking Destiny towards the left on the screen there in those black and pink colours, and still at the rear of the field. Those very famous J.P. McManus silks there, sported by Richie McClernand aboard Arthur's Key. So they're heading onto the far side of the track, and it's Half Shot. Brian Hughes, the former champion jockey, has been bossing things out in front. Not entirely sure that would be wise as far as the others are concerned, but we'll see. Mood of the Moment in second, then Whiz Kid down on the rail in third, at that now. Half Shot jumped it well. Mood of the Moment in second, then Whiz Kid, followed then by Cracking Destiny, and Arthur's Key stood at the back of the field towards the open ditch, almost right opposite us here in the grandstand. Half Shot jumped it well. Mood of the Moment on the outside, though. It's more or less gone alongside. Whiz Kid is in third position, then Arthur's Key. Cracking Destiny now relegated to last as they take that one. And Mood of the Moment jumped that really well. Half Shot wasn't as fluent, and he was just taking a little look over his shoulder there. He's been relegated to second aboard that one. Then up the inside, Whiz Kid. Arthur's Key continues just to tiptoe into this. And Cracking Destiny at the back of the field. Coming towards the next. Mood of the Moment, Half Shot, Mood of the Moment over in front to Half Shot in second. Not a particularly good jump from Whiz Kid up the inside. Arthur's Key continues to get closer, and Cracking Destiny's at the back of the field. So it's Mood of the Moment and Half Shot, and Half Shot didn't jump that well at all. Mood of the Moment was very fluent in the hands of Ellis Collier and has gone on, the 8-year-old, to in second position, Half Shot. The eye continues to be drawn to Arthur's Key, though. Whiz Kid is being driven along, and Cracking Destiny, the 12-year-old, at the back of the field. So they're turning for home. 4 more fences left to be jumped, and it's Mood of the Moment, Half Shot. The jumping not quite as fluent as it was earlier on, but has moved alongside again. So Mood of the Moment and Half Shot, these two, been at the head of affairs throughout, and Half Shot jumped that well and went back on alongside Mood of the Moment, who appears to have a little bit more to offer, though. These two have paired off a little bit. Arthur's Key is now seemingly up and down on the one spot, having travelled well into third as they take the third last. Mood of the Moment jumped back on into the lead. Half Shot is persistent in second. Arthur's Key is in third. Down towards the second last they come. Mood of the Moment, the leader, jumped it fluently and well to Half Shot in second. Then Arthur's Key and Whiz Kid as they come down towards the final fence now. It's Mood of the Moment by an extending margin to Half Shot in second. Arthur's Key's having a crack now, but may have left it too late. Mood of the Moment over the last in front. Arthur's Key, though, is finishing off strongly. Mood of the Moment, Arthur's Key as they race up towards the line. Mood of the Moment could really rather do with the line, but just about gets in to Arthur's Key in second. Tight for third between Half Shot and Whiz Kid. Fifth and last, Cracking Destiny.